Lila, dressed in a smart blazer and crisp jeans, sits at a corner table, her fingers flying over her laptop keys. Across from her, Omar, a handsome man in his 20s with tousled hair and effortless style, leans back with earbuds draped around his neck, a camera resting nearby. He sneaks curious glances at her screen, and when she catches him, she offers a gentle, knowing smile that sparks something unspoken between them.
You're always capturing moments. What do you do exactly?
Advertising and photography.
He replies, pride flickering in his eyes as he fingers his camera strap.
I love finding hidden talents. Most people don't realize how interesting they are until you show them.
Their laughter mingles with the cafe's bustle, the city's pulse echoing the rhythm of their budding friendship. Omar filling the space with chatter and easy camaraderie. Laila sits apart, her posture composed but her fingers tightening slightly around her coffee cup. The cafe is awash with golden light, softening edges and blurring boundaries between strangers and friends. The girls laugh at something Omar says, but his gaze keeps drifting back to Laila. Every time their eyes meet, his smile turns softer, tinged with something tender. Excusing himself, he makes his way back to her table, the sounds of the group fading behind him.
This seat is always better when you're here.
He murmurs, and her quiet jealousy dissolves into a smile that glows with real warmth. Laila, in a tailored blazer and slacks, enters holding a freshly printed article titled Relationships in the Age of Social Media, Real Connection or Digital Illusion. Karim, a colleague in a soft sweater, greets her with a nod.
Impressive work, Laila. Though it's a bit dark, isn't it?
Nadine, another colleague with a warm smile, chimes in.
I think it's honest. Not everything about tech is positive.
Their manager enters, voice crisp and proud. Laila, your article is trending. It's everywhere online. Well done. Laila accepts the praise, cheeks flushed with humility and pride. Laila declines a ride, her silhouette framed against the bustling street, headlights and laughter in the distance.
Need a ride, Laila? It's no trouble at all.
Thank you, but I'll walk tonight. I could use the air.
She strolls away, the weight of a successful day mingling with a sense of solitude, city lights flickering above as she disappears into the crowd. Omar sits alone in his dimly lit room, city lights filtering through blinds, camera equipment scattered on his desk. The blue glow of his phone illuminates his tense features.
Kareem offered me a ride home tonight.
She says, her image flickering on his phone screen.
Did you take it?
His tone is sharper than intended, jealousy threading through his words.
No, Omar. I wanted to walk. You know I don't need looking after.
A heavy silence stretches, both caught between concern and wounded pride.
Sorry, I worry sometimes.
He says, voice softer and uncertain. Laila stares at her phone, her expression a mix of confusion and vulnerability, a small crack in the trust they're building. Laila sits on the edge of her bed, the city alive beyond her window. Her phone glows with a message from Omar. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I just care. Maybe too much. Soft music hums in the background, the room suffused with gentle lamplight. Her face shifts through emotions confusion, a tentative smile, and lingering hesitation. She begins to type a reply, then stops, her fingers hovering above the screen. The music swells as the screen fades to black and the words appear. To be continued. Follow the channel for the next chapter of Where Chance Meets Difference.